Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From the Brotherhood of Steel.
And Spirit Pride. What is it called? Free Spirit. That's what it is. I don't know.
We're actually from RNA Music. Your favorite mom and pop guitar shop and lesson studio.
Yes.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Tejas.
Very wet and rainy Texas.
Very wet and somewhat cold.
I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Not so bad today, though.
I like the fall weather.
It was like 50s, 60s.
Yeah, it got a little bit warmer today. It was cold the last few days. Now it's warm again. I'm like, boom. I mean, 60s-ish.
So it's still warm.
Yeah, high 60s.
Relatively warm to me.
Yeah.
Compared to what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't have to turn on the air conditioner, didn't have to turn on the heat, so that's great. I like both of those things.
Steady medium.
Let's answer some questions. We're going to answer questions. That's what we do here.
That's what we do.
On
Not talking about the weather.
ASKRNA. Weather edition. All right, let's get to it. First question. Colin James. If you like Doom, are you familiar with Wind Hand? They're fantastic and just released a new album that I think is their best yet.
Awesome.
I am not familiar. I'm not, epically into the Doom scene. I like Black Sabbath. I like Warefoot. I do like some Mastodon, but that's about as doomy as I get. Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Angela briefly mentioned wearing earplugs at the Warefoot show. What kind of earplugs do you use? I want to get more protective of my hearing, but I can't stand the traditional earplugs because they block too many other frequencies. Found a few different brands of earplugs designed to just drop the volume that allows clarity of sound to remain. As cheap as 15 to 20. Your thoughts? Well, she was using just the foamy.
I was. And it blocked out most of it. I couldn't understand most of the lyrics, where it was just like the Charlie Brown's teacher singing half the time. But yeah, I was using the orange foam. Ryan brought some earplugs from...
Where's the keys? They're on my keychain. Let me go get them. You can continue.
So Ryan brought some earplugs, and I don't know if it's the way my ears are designed, because even my inner ear monitors don't really set well in my ears. I have abnormal ears, apparently. It makes my ears itch just thinking about it.
You have perfect ears.
Thank you.
They weren't custom molded in ears.
No, they were just
in
generic, buy them off the shelf inner ears. In ears. I call them inner ears.
Inner ears.
Is it in or
in her ears?
In her ear. Inner ears.
That was
it's
all
not me being country.
That was all up in her ear.
Inner ear. No,
in-ear
monitors. But I was using the foam sticky ones, but Ryan has these, and he was like, "Hey, you should wear these," but they didn't set well in my ear.
You couldn't get them up in your ear.
I couldn't. And I was like, I still hear everything perfectly fine. I don't want to hear everything perfectly fine because it was so loud. So this is what they are.
Hold on. Let me focus. Bring it back a little bit. There we go. Thunder plugs. I'm holding your hand. Hi there. Thunder plugs. Okay. So hard to focus this camera.
Oh my gosh.
Thunder plugs, right? And these are just, these little kind of foam looking ones,
Yeah.
They just go in. They're not foam.
And it has a tab where you can pull them out because they set so deep in your ear hole.
In your
ear, that it was just uncomfortable for me. I like some give, so being able to twist the orange ones and just set them and let them expand in my ear is just fine for me. I would like to find some really great ones that actually fit well for my ear, but I couldn't recommend anything.
I gotta spend a buttload of money to get some custom ones made.
Nah.
I like these thunder plugs. Like I got these, the supplier that I buy Pig Hog cables from, and I get cases and things from. They started carrying these and like, hey dude, check these out. I actually meant to do a video about these specific earplugs because they sent them to me and they're like, hey, check them out, man. If you like them, maybe do a video or something. I mean, I already do business with this company. It was like, they just trying to get me to order some. Right. But I liked them, and they kind of do. They just basically cut the volume, but don't cut out all the frequencies, so you can still hear kind of naturally.
Nice.
And I don't even know how much they are. They're not very expensive though, but it's my first time using them was at that concert, and they worked pretty good, actually, I have to say. I enjoyed them. They just couldn't. I had an extra pair. I'm like, here, try these, Angela, but she couldn't get them to just stay.
I was like, it's not working.
Here, let me shove it in your ear.
Yes. The brain. Yeah.
It's in my brain.
So there you go.
Oh, we're focused on your face. How do I do it? There we go.
There.
Hey.
Hey.
Fixed it. So yeah, I gotta look these up. I've tried these Thunder plugs. I think they might be made in England, actually. Not sure, but yeah. But even just the foam, crappy, cheap ones are better than nothing, and also better than damaging your hearing permanently.
Yes, you do not want to blow your, your earballs out.
Blow your earballs out. You don't want that. So, thanks for the question, Colin James. Yeah, definitely protect them.
Yes, protect your ears.
I like to wear gun muffles. Like when I'm playing real loud music or playing my drums, I'll use like shotgun muffles. Yeah. I wouldn't take those to a concert. You look a little dorky, but
Right.
Is it worth it to look like a dork to save your hearing?
Yes.
It is. Thanks for the question. Next question. I can't see, but I'm going to ask, read it anyways.
Sure. Why not?
Next question. Chivalry218. Thank you, Angela, for saying what needs to be said. I also cannot listen to Dream Theater because of the vocals. Yes. That resonated with a lot of people, yes. Angela. Angela, is a Lawley's Loops beanie one size fits all? Or would I have to send you a measurement like those found in fitted baseball caps? Ryan, what is your process in developing rhythm guitar parts? Great questions. Lawley's Loops beanies, are they one size fits all?
They are not. Well, they are and they aren't.
If you have the same size head as Ryan,
yeah,
they're one size fits Ryan.
Right, one size fits most. No, I usually...
one size fits some.
Yes, I have a gauge, and it tells me what size to, like if from 0 to 3 months all the way to adult male sizes. But if your cranium runs a little bit small, they are a teenager to young woman.
Like your cousin?
Yes. Oh my God.
He's basically
DJ.
a young woman.
Good God, your cranium is tiny.
He's not a woman.
But so
he's not Viking size though either.
It would be great to just get a just like a
tape measure.
Tape measure, not a construction tape measure, but a seamstress tape measure and the fabric tape measures, and just measure around where you would like the beanie to sit, so it will go, around your ears, just like kind of at an angle, and then measure that.
Or if you want it to sit up like this.
Yes, if you want it to be a skull cap, then measure it to where you are. So whenever I stop, I make sure that the circumference of the part, anyways, it will work out. I'll get nerdy, crochet nerd terminology, but
measurements help.
So it does. I have a chart that I follow from 0 to 3 months all the way to adult male. Now adult male tends to run a little bit larger. Now my guys have large craniums. So whenever I make them, I actually have to make them a little bit bigger than what the average male wears because they have large heads. I wear a male size hat. The women's run really small for me. So
because you have a large brain.
Because I have a large brain head. My head goes, Dad calls it my big African head because I have that pointed head. And
It's round.
I do. It has this, African point to it.
Does it?
It does. It does.
It's perfectly round.
So whenever I wear hats, this is a man's hat. I never buy hats out of the women's department because even if I get extra large, it's still very small. I'm like, we pin-headed women. I don't know what's going on. But that was ugly. I'm so sorry. I take that back. I probably hurt a lot of people's feelings. Anyway, moving on. So
it's not their fault. Don't body shame petite.
Oh my
ladies.
gosh.
Body shamer.
So
body shamer. Some people are super dainty.
Yes.
And that's how God made them.
Exactly.
Little
marionette babies.
little dainty craniums. Some of us he made humongous. Large noggin.
Giant noggins. Huge
Some of
noggin.
us are cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Yes. Yes. So just measure your head and send me the measurements if you want to. If you're like, yeah, I should be fine. I think it's like 21 to 22 inches for a guy around the top, from the top middle of their forehead to the back of the nape of their neck.
Average
Is 21 to 22 inches. That's that's like a foot, 2 feet around your head.
From here
Is 2 feet almost. That's ridiculous.
That's
a lot of brain. But so yeah, that's how I do it. It is not one size fits all.
it's a lot of zombie taco meat.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you check your Lawley's Loops Facebook page?
Yes, but that's not him. That's him.
I know, but did you check it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I already liked it and already commented.
I haven't checked
Oh.
it, but I need to. Ryan, what is your process in developing rhythm guitar parts? Well, that is indeed a question.
It is.
It depends on the circumstance. Are you talking about like my own music, writing my own song, writing my own riffs, or are you talking about, well, I don't know if you probably wouldn't be talking about this. We do a lot of stuff like at church. We play songs and I got a chord sheet. Here's a song, let's play it. And I'm like, we don't necessarily play it the way you would maybe hear it on the radio.
Right.
We kind of do our own
Our
own version of that song. And so I'm like, yeah, what am I going to play? And so in that situation, it's a little bit different than, you know, if I'm writing my own songs. So those are, I could answer that sort of two different ways, I guess. Which way should I go with that?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
I have a video. I think I have a couple of videos somewhere. I'll try to put one in the description of this this video where I'm talking about how I write riffs or tips on writing riffs and how I develop one of my tunes. I think it's the opening song maybe of, well, maybe it's not. It's not our theme song, but I have a video. I'll link it in there where I kind of go through how I write like rock riff stuffs. When it comes to like sitting in a band, like, hey, let's play this tune. Here you go. Here's a chord chart. And that's all you got.
Right.
It really depends on what everyone else is playing. Because we have a piano player and she's over there playing some stuff. And so I try to craft my rhythm parts to where I'm not stepping all over her parts. And I'm listening to what the drummer's doing. And I'm trying to kind of complement what he does. Now that's a little bit easier because I'm a drummer. Played drums for years, so it's real easy.
I was a lady.
I was a drum lord. And so, you know, it's easy for me to sync up my rhythm guitar parts to what the drummer's doing because
Yes, he thinks like a drummer.
I think like a drummer. You know, but I know what he's playing. I know his grooves and where those accents are laying. So a lot of it has to do with what's going on in the song in that situation. So sometimes it's very light, very sparse on the chorus, no, on the verses, and then on the bridges it's a little more involved. But a lot of that has to do with what the other musicians are doing in that circumstance. I don't know if that's quite what you're asking, but check out the video I'll put in the description of I kind of walk you through learning to play one of my tunes and how I came up with that part. So
cool.
Check that out. Thank you, Shirley218. Next question, Dymo28. Are you still fighting the insurance company to get your building fixed? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's still all crumbled out there.
Yeah. Now.
All crumbled.
Yeah. Now they did send a second check because I had to go, hey guys, that's great. That's not enough money to fix the building because I have, you know, I have actual,
Stuff.
you know, invoices from the construction companies to fix it. Here's what it's going to cost. And they sent some more money, but it's still not enough to fix it. I'm like, you guys, like, you got to fix this, right? And even talking to our insurance company, you know, they're trying to depreciate the value of stuff. I'm like, well, that doesn't really apply to us because we're claimants in this situation. We're claimant in this situation. So that whole, you know, devaluing the price, like, that doesn't work. If we were the insured, anyway, yes. The answer is yes. So you know, right now I think we're just going to go get our insurance company involved because they said they would take care of what they need to take care of. You know, because we have insurance with them. That's what they're for. So we may have to do that and then let them go after the other insurance company. Go, hey, you guys owe us some money. And let them duke it out. I think it's probably where we're going to have to go because the weather's getting a little crazy. It's getting wetter and, you know, it could possibly, it could lead to more damage. And that's what I told them. Like, hey, you guys need to fix this because I'm getting kind of concerned that it could actually get worse and cost y'all more money.
Right. Because,
so yes, answer's yes. We are not excited. Thanks for the question, Dymo. We'll get it taken care of eventually. Just fun guitar with the next question. Question time. Number 1. I wonder which camera you use for your Ask RNA videos. They look great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, we'll answer that one right now. I'm using a Canton T5i. It's that Rebel. It's kind of old now, actually, at this point. I bought it last year, 2017, because I just did my taxes, and it was a tax write-off because we use it for business. Like, literally use it for business.
All we use it for is our business.
Yeah, so it's a Canon DSLR, the T5i, which has been discontinued. I got it for like a $100 discount. Still ended up being like $500, I think, ish, when I bought it, ish. So it's great. I'm about 5 years too late to the whole DSLR choo-choo train on YouTube, but it does take great videos. I was checking out Chris Mitchell from CMG Guitars. He did an unboxing video because he also sells toys, like these hot toys, big dolls, you know, like what the bitter bass player collects, these dolls. Collectibles. Yeah. big dolls for grown men to play with.
They're awesome.
Chris just got this new camera. It's a Lumex something or another. He's like, you got to watch this video, man. I'm like, I'll get to it, Chris. Working on my taxes. When I watched that thing, I was like, holy crap. Video quality was like pristine. It was magnificent. I thought, oh man, I need one of those. He said, yeah, he bought it. He bought it.
Whale.
Yeah.
Like something out of nature.
It was awesome. I was like, Chris, man, your hair game is on point. Like I could see like all of his hair. It was like great. And I was like, beard game is very weak though, Chris. Zero beard in that video. Yeah. It's pretty terrible. But his hair was, you know, great. And his little Deadpool 2 doll he was unboxing looked.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like, I want one of those cameras. They're like $800. He found one used in mint condition for $800. But anyways, Canon T5i. We use a Canon, and it's several years old at this point. I mean, well, we bought it new, but they've been out for a long time. You can't even get these anymore new. So check them out. I like it though. Works great. Definitely upgraded our quality, I think. Just Fun Guitar question 2. I see you have a link for the RNA shirt. How about if I place an order for a shirt for myself, pony mohawk for my hat for my wife, beard for myself, some RNA acoustic strings, surprise me. I like trying different stuff, so whichever are the best, and some new bass strings for my wife's Ibanez.
Nice, wife.
Would you be able to post it all together in a single box to the UK for us? I could make advance payment. We'll do a video response unboxing. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I have shipped things to the UK before. We've shipped shirts to the UK and shipped shirts to Scotland. One of our first ones was to Scotland. First international order, Scotland.
Yes, that's cool.
I like that. Andrew Braidwood. Hi, Andrew.
If
he's
wears
watching,
our shirts.
he wears his shirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Scotland.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we could do that.
Whereabouts in the UK are you?
Yeah. We can make it happen. Shoot me an email, rnamusic@live.com. And I have to see about the shirt though, like you know what size. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, because we can have it shipped to us and then we put it all together.
We can make that happen. Yeah, I can't ship certain brands of guitars. I don't like to ship guitars internationally because it just makes me real nervous. Makes me real nervous shipping. Because it's just a big liability for us. And if you have your crap broken in the mail, it's tough.
Yeah, it's not like they have a Kelly over there.
Yeah.
That we could depend on.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, like strings, shirts, You've shipped Lawley's Loop stuff overseas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Plenty of times. So yeah, we could do that.
I have a Viking helmet and beard in Norway.
That's right, you do, which makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Although they don't really have horns on their Viking helmets. But
I have
why wouldn't you?
Shipped a Link doll to Australia.
Crikey, mate. Good eye.
Yeah.
Good eye, Pot.
Yes. Jess and Pat.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Jess.
It's a thing. We can make it happen. And third question, have you got a view on which you prefer of the acoustic guitars? I went to Taylor event with my brother on Friday. It was amazing, but the guitars are very pricey. Hashtag KTMA. P.S. I left some feedback on the Lawley's Loops on Facebook because you deserve it.
Thank you. I saw it. I appreciate it. I hope you saw that I liked it and commented because that's me. Yeah. I don't know if it liked it as Lawley's Loops or me, but that's both me.
Yeah, it's either one. Both of those are you.
Both of them.
What acoustic guitars do I prefer? You know, I liked Taylor guitars for quite a while. I picked one up, man, back in 99, 2000.
Yeah,
one time played one, and I was like, oh, these are nice. These are great. Never bought one because, yeah, they are some money.
Cha-ching.
You know, I have a Takamine that's what I play and that I like a lot. I've kind of always liked Takamines. I've played several, like, you know, $900 to $1,000, $1,200 price point Takamines, and they're great. Like, everyone I've played in that price point from Takamine was really, really nice. So, which is about half of what a Taylor would cost you. So I think for that money, you know, Takamine does a great job.
Right.
Of course, Washburns are great too, and we sell Washburns. And, you know, we did a review of Tim's Acoustic, a 4-year later review of Tim's Acoustic a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That video's out, and I hadn't played. That was one of the nicer Washburns. It was right, you know, $700 range ish, and we were playing. I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice, Tim. I forgot because we sell we sell a lot of the more affordable, you know, 300 and under ones.
I like mine.
Yeah, yours is nice.
It's pretty.
I don't think I've done a review of yours. I did an unboxing. Do you want me to do a review of your... Oh my gosh. I will do a review while you're gone this weekend, leaving me alone.
For a day, dude. A day.
Yeah, 24 hours is a long time.
Oh my
god. So, I like Washburns and I like Takamines. They're great. Nothing wrong with Martins and Taylors and all that other stuff.
Yeah, they're good guitars.
Yeah, good stuff. I've been happy with Takami. Good guitars. Now you guys comment. What's your favorite acoustic guitar, and what do you like the most? There's a lot of great ones out there. Next question. What?
My hip.
Ow. Walking Dead 1369. You're right, Ryan. My acoustic question is, my uncle was a big bluegrass guy. He actually got the chance to play with Flats and Scruggs. As I typed that, I realized that those names may be unfamiliar to you. Seems vaguely familiar.
I know. I will say, no, I think I know who that is.
Yeah. Anyway, whenever he bought an acoustic, he would sit it in front of a stereo speaker and just play bluegrass and country into the sound hole for a month to season the guitar. Is there anything to this, or is it just a superstition that he picked up? Yeah, feel free to just dig into the question out of this. I ran long. You know, I did not go and look that up and research that. I have heard of that though. I've heard of people definitely breaking in speakers or in speaker cabinets, right? Turn that thing, lay it on a bed or something, and just crank some music through it, because speaker cones in speakers, you know, they need to like kind of break up a little bit. The more they get used, the more they start to sound better. How it sounds when it's fresh and brand new and the glue is tight. Glue is tight. It's just locked in there. So I've heard of that with, you know, like guitar speaker cabs and stuff, just cranking them up, you know, and letting that go. I feel like I've heard about this with guitars though.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why, if it makes sense, because, you know, wood is, you know, it's not plastic and it's not metal. It's
conductible.
It's, you know, it's actually, they're actual cells.
Inconductible?
Yeah, and wood, I mean, there are literal cells.
But it holds. It has stuff that can hold.
And the cells of the wood, over time, it kind of changes and you know,
right,
gives a little bit.
right.
And so it makes a lot of sense. That's why, you know, a really old guitar sounds like, wow, this thing really sounds good.
Has
you know,
some soul to it.
it's got some mojo. I guess mojo is hard to measure, really.
Right.
But it kind of makes sense,
Mojoicity.
you know, because when you're playing a guitar, it's not just the whole body of the guitar. The top of it is vibrating. So as it's vibrating, it's moving. There's energy. That energy is dispersing, you know, and so that because wood is a natural element, it's going to give. It expands, it contracts with moisture and temperature, and it can definitely season. So, you know, I've never tried that myself, but it'd be interesting to see how that works. You know, I guess you'd have to take a guitar in a nice studio environment and then, you know, season it.
Right.
And then come back and play it, you know, with brand new strings and see if that works. But there's probably something to that.
I can see that.
You know.
Because wood absorbs.
It does.
That's what I was trying to think of.
And it
Not
breaks
conducts,
it,
but it absorbs.
Yeah, and it moves. And the cells, just like the cells of our skin, it's a little bit different, but it has...
But it still has the linked in cells, just like in a tree.
Yeah, in a plant, in a tree. So, you know, whether you have to play bluegrass through it for that to work, or you could just, you know, crank some speed metal into that acoustic guitar.
Get it possessed by Satan.
Possessed by the devil. Well, isn't that special? Isn't that special? You know, there's probably something to that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I've never done that or felt the need to do that, but yeah.
I think everything has an energy.
Yeah.
And a frequency. So if you have something that you want it to resonate that frequency or have that same feel to it, I think, sure, why not?
Yeah. Everything is energy. Energy is everywhere.
Yes, Neo, it is.
And everything vibrates at some frequency.
It's true, Neo.
The one. Right? Great question, Walking Dead. What do you guys think about that? You think that's a great idea? Have you ever tried that? Or is it just a bunch of voodoo hogwash?
Flim flam and hogwash.
Bunch of flim flammity flimmy flam. But you know what? Even if there's no scientific data to back that stuff up, if he felt like his guitar sounded better after doing that, then that's great. There's that intangible mojo thing that, like, man, this guitar really plays better now, and so therefore you play better because you believe the guitar plays and sounds better.
Into your fingers until it gets
certain. I don't know what. Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Great question, Walking Dead. Thank you. Final question. Sinner's Dwarf. Hey, Sinner's Dwarf.
Hey.
Feels like it's been a while since you've asked a question.
I know.
I haven't seen that name in a while. I know. Where's Dave Lockwood? What up, Dave Lockwood? Asking me all kinds of questions, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I feel sad sometimes when I think about our regular viewers from 4 or 5 years ago who used to always be asking questions and typing. And
now they have their own channels, and we've inspired them to get after it.
Yeah, life is funny like that. It changes.
It is. It changes.
Hi, Dave Lockwood, if you're still watching. If not, it's okay. Sinner's Dwarf. Any tips for a comfy sofa sleeping? I just bought 3 new amps. So I might be demoted there for a while. Tips for getting comfy on the sofa after you've purchased too much guitar gear.
Pillows, a good comforter, maybe an egg crate, good sheets, maybe some jersey sheets. Yeah. Some soothing but little scentsy candle.
An electric blanket.
Electric blanket.
Electric
snugga-buggy.
Snuggie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Netflix. Xbox controller.
Xbox controller. Yeah, there you go.
I like to add a little bit of asterisk.
Hashtag.
Ryan's never ever had to sleep on the couch. Ever.
That's true. I think I have.
Yeah, like
I've fallen asleep.
Well,
on
yes. I'm like, what is he doing? He's like, yeah. But not because he's been banished from the bedroom. Boudoir. He's still, you know, he's like, what? It was loading and I fell asleep. The screen was loading and I fell asleep. But, yeah. So, just FYI. He has no experience with that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I've never had to do that.
And I'm sure you probably haven't either. So
it's probably more of a funny question than a realistic question. I have slept on couches.
Yes.
Like being at a friend's house. Or
we've crashed.
When I was at Ike's. When I went to Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado for their...
for like 3 days.
Yeah. His couch was actually pretty comfortable, I have to say. It was really not that bad. There's no air conditioner.
Yes.
Of course, it's Colorado. They don't have air conditioners.
We might revisit that couch if you don't take me to California. See what year 20 looks like for you.
You want to go to NAMM?
I don't know. I want to go somewhere.
Go somewhere and sleep on a couch?
Yes.
Get a good foam egg crate thing. The more cushion, the better. Because what really isn't comfortable is pressure points up against your body. Coil spring mattresses got pressure points.
He would know. He's an expert.
I am a sleep expert. I will have you know.
I just said that.
I am a sleep expert. I had a name badge. Ryan, sleep expert. I was highly trained in selling
like you're still
beds.
Pointing to his badge.
Right there's my badge.
He still feels his badge.
Sleep number of 50. That was my sleep number. Yeah, but it's the coils, pressure points. So anything you can do to alleviate pressure points. If you can get a nice memory foam. Although memory foam they were the enemy of sleep number beds, but they still were very good at alleviating pressure points, which is why people would say, "What if I just buy a Tempur-Pedic?" I'm like, you could do that. That would be better than your crappy coil spring mattresses you're sleeping on now with the coils and the metal pressing up against your body, causing you to toss and turn all night. So they do a great job of alleviating pressure points. However, they can get a little warm, which is how memory foam works, where a sleep number bed, you're sleeping on a pillow of air and awesomeness. Right. Anyways, yeah, get you a memory foam mattress. First of all, just don't tell your wife you bought 3 amps.
No.
Oh, wait, never mind. Don't do that. Always be honest.
Wrong answer.
That's not what I meant to say.
No, you add up the amount that you spent for the amps. And you equally spend that amount of money. It might be over time, not over 10 years, but over the next few months, you shower your lovely wife with some gifts.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
You'll never be banished from the bedroom.
Yes. And the next time you think about making a said purchase, you should consider that it is equal or greater value gets spent towards the lovely wife. Because amps die, but she will be around forever.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully. Yeah, so anything you want to buy musical, just double the cost. That's what it's going to cost.
That's how much it's going to cost you.
If you want to be happy, that's what it's going to cost. So, that's it for this week. No more questions. If you have a question for next week, leave it below. We'll try to answer it. Leave your tips, your comments on any of our answers or these questions. Please go ahead and leave your 2 cents in the comments below. How do you avoid sleeping on the couch? Any special strategies that you guys or gals use?
Yeah.
You know, main thing is just marry a musician and you'll be fine. That doesn't happen real often, but yeah. Anyways, leave your comments and we will see them and heart them if they're nice and you're not a douchebag.
Good on the thing. Is that right? Does that look good?
Yeah, that's pretty good. If you're a douchebag, I'm not gonna heart your comment. I'll probably delete it. But if you're cool, we'll heart your comment and maybe answer it and read your question next week. So
yes.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the support. If you want an RNA music shirt,
that's not the shirt.
This isn't one, but you can go to our Teespring in the description below, get your shirt, Get you a hoodie, because it's hoodie season now in most places. Get you a hoodie. RNA hoodies are there. And yeah. Get you a Lawley's Loops beanie if you want. Link to Lawley's Loops is down below. Battery's about to die, so we gotta go.
All right.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Keep the music alive.
Oh yeah. Until then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
Music needs you.
And you need the music.
And keep it alive for the next generation.
All those people.
All that stuff.
Littlins,
even if you like Star Trek, that's
mamas,
fine.
papas, grannies, grandpappies, aunties, tios, tias.
Live long and prosper.
Yes.
I realized today I was wearing 2 pieces of clothing that were video game related. I thought as I was walking into Walmart.
Such a nerd.
I was like, you might be a nerd if you have 2 different. These are both Bethesda games though.
Bethesda Game Studios.
Bethesda Game Studios. Anyways. Nerds. Musicians are nerds.
Yes, they are.
See you guys next week.
Mama's hungry.
Are you?
Yes. When we were younger and free, I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell out our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. My phone's about to die right now.